If you thought you knew everything about Kpop Demon Hunters, think again. The movie's got so many shocking hidden secrets and deleted scenes that the creators never wanted you to find out. Like Rumi's long-lost twin sister, or the fact that she was actually supposed to have a baby with Rujinu. Yeah, you heard that right. The movie you saw? It was just the beginning, and we're gonna spill all the secrets right now. Starting with secret number 1, Rumi's baby. Guys, it's not clickbait. Rumi really was supposed to have a baby. You see, in an interview with the movie's creators Maggie Kang and Chris Applehans, they revealed that Kpop Demon Hunters was initially developed as an R-rated film for audiences over the age of 17. But then, during the storyboarding process, Netflix and Sony stepped in. They wanted a broader audience and younger viewers, so they asked the creators to tone down the themes and change story arcs in order to hit a PG-13 rating. But insiders reveal that the original storyboards of the film were actually much darker and more mature, which makes sense because it was meant for an audience over 17. Now here's where it gets wild. In these original storyboards, Rujinu apologizes to Rumi for tricking her during the Idol Awards. An emotional Rumi forgives him, and they spend the night together. Much later, Rumi goes on to defeat Gui Ma, but after the victory, she discovers she's pregnant. She's carrying Jinu's child. Their baby is half demon, half human. A classic K-drama full-circle twist. Epic. But then, the creators were asked to change direction, and this was one of the many plot lines that got cut for a PG-13 audience. But if you watch the movie closely, you can see clues they left behind, metaphors for Rumi and Jinu's union and the child that was supposed to be. They didn't erase what happened, they just hid it. Remember this iconic scene? Rumi looks up, and suddenly Jinu's above her. He's staring down into her eyes, covering her with his body, and then he pours himself into her. Literally, you can see his flowing, illuminated substance leave his body and penetrate hers. They become one. Now, if you're thinking there's no way the creators were using Jinu's sacrifice as a metaphor for, well, Rujinu and Rumi getting it on, you're wrong. Have you ever listened to Soda Pop? Don't you stop till my soda pop fizzles out? Come on now! We've got a video to explain that one if you don't get it, so hit the bell below and sub to our channel, or you could ask your mom. But back to the baby. So in the original R-rated storyboards, Rumi finds out she's having Jinu's baby after she defeats Gui Ma. The movie jumps forward in time to the baby being born, but then tragedy strikes. Which leads us to secret number 2, Rumi's tragic fate. So in a recent interview, the director Maggie Kang dropped a jaw-dropping hint about our Rumi. She revealed that she's obsessed with classic Korean tragedies, the kinds where a main character dies in a shocking, devastating twist. Apparently, Rumi was supposed to die in the R-rated version of the film after her baby was born, similar to how her own mom died just after Rumi was born. It was the kind of ending that felt true to classic Korean tragedies, where death was always inevitable. But when Netflix asked them to go PG-13, they cut it all together, because it was just too dark. But the reality? That baby was supposed to grow up and be a hunter too. Which leads to two of the biggest secrets the creators don't want you to find out. And they're connected, so listen very closely. Secret number 4, Jinu's not really dead. Now you already know this if you sub to our channel. When Rujinu poured his life into Rumi, he actually poured himself into her sword. See how it comes away illuminated with his blue soul energy? Even the movie's character designer Yoonhee Cho reveals this in his illustrations of Rumi's sword before and after Jinu's so-called death. Insiders admit that the real reason they kept Rujinu alive is because he was initially supposed to raise he and Rumi's child, so she could grow up to be a hunter, just like her mom. Which leads us to secret number 5, the power of 4. In his original designs for the film, Yoonhee Cho reveals he left so many clues alluding to the number 4. In one of his original drawings, for example, Yoonhee points out that this mandala symbol embedded in the new Hun moon is inspired by a 4-leaf clover. See this? He's put it absolutely everywhere. 4, 4, 4, 4. Is it a coincidence? Never. There are just too many hints that point to the power of 4 in the movie. Songmakers have even spotted that songs like Takedown and What It Sounds Like are clearly written as a 4-part harmony, with chords split for 4 distinct voices, a soprano, alto, tenor, and a missing 4th bass line. And then there's this sketch. In original movie sketches, creators reveal that the new generation of hunters were meant to evolve into a 4-member group, and Huntrix was always supposed to lead to this right here: Rumi, Mira, Zoe, and Rujinu. One of the movie's songwriters even leaked work-in-progress lyrics from a new song called Platinum from Kpop Demon Hunters 2, and it hints to a 4th member coming. Listen closely.
Left a light inside my weapon, a spark he gave so we could stand. One flag behind us, but the war remains. There's a shadow joining the flame. Every secret kept, every vow we've met leads to something undefined. A new spark forming, a voice transforming, standing just outside the light. No more hiding, no more silence. Feel the shift begin. Three hearts hiding, but a whisper says a 4th is coming in.
But hold up, Rumi's gone, and the baby's too young to be a hunter. So who's the 4th that's coming in? She looks an awful lot like Rumi to us, which leads to the most diabolical secret of all, the identity of the 4th Huntrix. Again, if you're smart enough to sub to our channel, and this could be you too, if you just hit that bell below, then you already know the craziest secret the creators tried to hide from us. In leaked original storyboards from the R-rated version of the film, Rumi's standing at her mom's grave when she gets sudden flashbacks of her parents' love story, her kind-hearted demon father falling in love with her mom, and the two running away together and starting a family. But here's where it gets crazy. Those original storyboards show 2 babies. 2 babies, meaning Rumi's mom didn't just give birth to our girl Rumi, she also had a second child, Rumi's twin sister. Obviously, they ended up cutting the entire twin flashback to keep the movie tight and focused on Rumi's present-day journey. But the secret changes everything, because it means that Rumi's not just survived by her daughter, but she also has a long-lost secret sister, who we believe will be the 4th Huntrix member. Above all, it means that no matter what happens to Rumi, her legacy will live on. Now, of course, we wish we could have seen the wilder, more mature version of the film. But honestly, the PG-13 movie that they released, the one we all saw, is perfect. We just think it's fun to know all the different ways it could have gone, just like our own lives. One decision, like Rumi's night with Rujinu, could have altered the course of her life and the entire movie forever. But guys, the good news is that the sequel, Kpop Demon Hunters 2, is actually going to reveal some of these deleted story arcs, according to insiders. And of course, we've got all the scoop on that. Click on the video up on screen now for some seriously juicy tea about the new movie, which is set to be released in 2028. And do make sure to hit that bell below if you don't want to miss out on the latest Kpop Demon Hunters news, updates, and insider tea. Till next time, thanks so much for watching.
We shine.